Hello, YouTubers. This is Joe Bravo with MOEBRAVO's Knife Reviews, and today I just wanted to do a quick little piggyback video on the podcast that we did last night, speaking about custom knives. Specifically, how do I get some of the custom knives that you see on this channel, and what are the pricing and what to expect. So we've got the OZ Roosevelt, which is the OZ machine company or machine tool company Roosevelt that you've seen on this channel a number of times. I friggin' love it. This one's got a fat carbon show side scale, Zerk clip, and a Zerk backspacer. The action on this thing is just absolutely fantastic. Stonewash blade, great action. It uses a steel very similar to LC200N, which is a high chemical resistivity to rust, and just an all-around awesome knife. But unfortunately, the only way you can get on Dan's custom books is to get in his lottery system. So every couple of months, he'll do a lottery. The lottery will pick 100 winners, or at least that's how many were done this go around. You pay your spot, you pick your configuration, and he makes the knife, and then you get it. If you're not one of the lucky 100s to get a spot, then your only other choice is the secondary market, where this 500 to 850 knife could go for $1,500 to $1,800 depending on certain configurations. It's a really great knife. It stinks that the secondary is what it is, but I'm very fortunate that I was able to get my hand on one, and I think if you do, you would definitely be excited as well. Is it worth the $1,600, $1,800 they get? Some would say yes, some would say no, but only you'd be able to make that determination. The next is my Simeon Untwo. This is by Jamie Simeon. This is a knife that he had for um, the Tennessee Custom Knife Makers or Nashville Custom Knife Makers show that he did with TKI that same weekend. And this one didn't get sold at the show. He brought it back. I reached out to him directly. He was able to sell it to me, and I was very lucky to get my hands on one of these. I didn't custom make this knife. This was basically a maker's choice, but all in all, a fantastic piece. You've seen the circle hole that I have in titanium. This is more of that oval shape that I really wanted to try out, and I'm glad that I did because I enjoy it more than the hole in the Simeon Untwo with the traditional style hole. Awesome blade grind, just gnarly looking, very light, being that it's carbon fiber. I think it's only 3.2 ounces. But again, your options are to reach out to Jamie, try and get on his books, see if he has any maker's choices that are already available. Check out Jamie's website where he posts the knives that he has available. And for around $900 or so, $1,000, depending on the configuration, you can get one of Jamie's Untwos, Stuntwos, Unbows, which is the Bowie style blade shape, the Yeti, the Sasquatch or the Squatch. He's got a couple of really, really nice offerings that are on his page. He also has a Facebook group, and you can always contact him on Instagram or Facebook as well if you have any questions regarding his knives and his custom spots. The next one is SDKNIVES Anthem. I'm not sure if he's making the Anthem anymore. I bought this on the secondary. Steve has a Facebook group, SDKNIVES. If you wanted to take a look, he makes the Javelin. He makes some other really interesting pieces. This is a knife I wasn't really expecting to enjoy. I got it secondary. When you get a knife secondary, you never really know what its history was. I flipped it a couple of times. It seemed like it was an okay piece, but I said, you know what? Let me just take it down. I stripped it apart. I put skiffs in it. I put it back together. Man, did this knife just come alive. I mean, it really did. Look at the blade grind, how it's two-tone with the satin flat on the almost stone wash or acid wash face, and that nice mirror polish on the edge. It's got speed holes, so it's even faster. Just a quality piece, and it goes from something I thought I wasn't going to keep to now something I would really struggle to get rid of in its configuration. I think these two knives are very similar, which is why I was thinking about getting rid of one or the other, but they both are so great in the hand and so great with the action that I think I'm going to keep them for a little bit. So right now, from what I could tell, the way Steve does his knives. He makes Maker's Choices. He puts them together, throws them up on Instagram, throws them up on his Facebook page. He'll announce when he's going to drop it, and he'll throw a price. You say in, you reach out, and you get the custom knife. Whether or not he's doing open books or not for your own custom knife, you'd have to reach out to Steve directly. I've talked to Steve on Facebook. He's a local New Jersey cat and a really good guy to deal with. And, give him a message, see if he is up for doing a custom knife for you. If not, I'm sure he'll tell you when he's going to drop one of his custom Maker's Choices that he's put together. And you'll have an opportunity to give him some money. The next one is my Cody Utzler duck. I'm probably murdering that name, but this is another knife that I got on the secondary. Cody is doing lotto pieces. So if you go on his Instagram page and you put in on his post where he has a custom Maker's Choice knife that he's going to lotto to the group. He does a random selection. If he picks your Instagram page, congratulations, you pay the money and you get the knife. I'm not sure his books are open for custom spots. I don't think that they are. So if you like one of the pieces that are up there, have at it. Throw your name in and try and win. Your other alternative is to go on the secondary market. You could find them on his Facebook page, the EUTSLER Custom Knives Facebook page. And if you want one, put an ISO out there and you could find one. These are going for around $900 to $1,000, depending on the configuration at table. And the secondary market's commanding over $2,000 for these in some configurations. Like this one is a bolster lock with Zerk collar, Damascus thumb studs, and this guy even has a Damascus backspacer. So really interesting configurations. Other variations are frame lock or liner lock with Zerk scales, milled scales, Damascus clip. So there's a whole bunch of different variations out there. But from what I gathered too, Cody doesn't answer Facebook messages readily, or at least that's what I've been told. From what everybody's telling me, if you wanted to reach out to him, you might be suited to get send him an email, and he'll respond when he can. The biggest thing to remember is these custom makers are just people trying to do what they love and trying to make a bucket doing it. So if you have any questions, I don't think you'll have any problem if you reach out to him. If you don't get him through one method of communication, try another. Like Tough Knives, Jeff over there, he's got his phone number. You want to give him a call, give him a call. Other than that, every maker's got their own little quirks, got their own little way that they do what they do. And like I said, just remember, they are people. So if you have any questions, let me know. Leave a message, comment, subscribe, like, share. Let me know what other custom knives I should get after. And hope you guys all have a lovely day and a great rest of your week. Thanks.